This talk is for Adler Graduate School, course number 511, Introduction to Individual Psychology. Over the years, individual psychology has had an ambivalent relationship with personality typologies. On the one hand, we have championed the notion that each person is unique. On the other hand, we have generated a number of typologies and categorical systems. This talk will review some of them. There is a handout on the course page that you may find useful. The ambivalence about typologies begins with Alfred Adler. On the one hand, he said, paltry typologies tell us nothing about the individual mistake, and we do not consider human beings as types because every person has an individual style of life. He also acknowledged the usefulness of typologies in teaching and the benefits of pointing out similarities in various styles of living. With these qualifiers in mind, he proposed 4 different types: ruling, getting, avoiding, and socially useful, and discussed them in terms of different amounts of social interest and degree of activity, creating a 2x2 box. Rudolf Dreikurs proposed the typology of 4 goals of misbehavior that is widely used, especially in the child guidance and parenting practice of individual psychology. We will cover this typology in more detail in an upcoming unit. Kafir and Corsini reviewed 8 systems of typology to identify commonalities. Based on the common elements they found, they proposed a triangular model with a factor at each corner and a neutral in the middle. Quote, any individual belongs somewhere on the surface of the triangle with various amounts of these traits or forces. End quote. They go on to propose 3 different uses for this triangular formulation. First, to describe the general type of a person. Second, to describe the dynamics of the person in a specific situation or interaction. And third, to describe the habitual dynamics in a specified situation, such as at work or within their family. Nira Kafir went on from her research with Ray Corsini to propose these 4 personality priorities. This is widely used in the practice of individual psychology, and a number of ways to identify these personality priorities have been put out. Brown developed a semi-structured interview, Roberts developed a Q-sort interview, and there are 3 different questionnaires that are widely used. Rich Kopp proposed the typology, or what I think of as one way to present a case formulation. In this model, the fictional goal is the organizing principle for the formulation, which seems to me to match the role of the fictional final goal in individual psychology. He put forward a list of 9 possible goals, noting that numerous other goals could emerge in clinical practice. He insisted that the goal for any person be thought of as on a social interest continuum. In this way, the clinician is always aware of a healthier way to move in the same direction. For example, an overall goal of peace can be pursued by being a pleaser at the low end of the social interest continuum, or by being a diplomat at the high end of the continuum. Kopp elaborates his formulation model by describing strategies and tactics for each end of the continuum, where strategies are the basic convictions the person believes, and tactics are the actions the person takes to further movement towards this goal.